50 years after the Babylonian exile, 50 years after Judah was taken into captivity because of sin and sinful kings and hundreds of years of that, finally Cyrus says, I want you guys to go back and rebuild the temple. I want a group of you to go back who were exiled 50 years ago and rebuild your temple. Now, why'd this happen? Well, probably because Daniel, who was advising him, showed him a prophecy that said, hey, look, this has got your name on it. Cyrus, written 150 years ago, even before you were born, and God said that you're going to make this decree. Well, the Babylonian kings are very into prophecy. And so they had no problem with saying, oh, okay, well, maybe we ought to be doing this. And he literally says, look, I am the king of the world because God made me the king of the world. Pretty astounding. But it's interesting who goes back and who doesn't. Take a look at this. So the group of people that decide to go back are the people who aren't very wealthy. A lot of Jewish people had gone to Babylon, gotten very comfortable, started some fabulous businesses, and then Cyrus says, I want a bunch of you guys to go back, and a bunch don't go back, only a few go back. Because this was going to be a hard task. This was going to be a long journey. A lot of unexpected things could happen. There was no cities back in Judah. There were no homes, no roads, no building materials, and lots of enemies. And on top of all that, the people had to spread out across the land. They couldn't be all in Jerusalem together. The people knew this was going to be tough. They said, why do we want this? We got great lives in Babylon. This is very much like the gospel task. God told them, I want you to go back and build this temple. God told us, I want you to build my kingdom, an invisible kingdom that no one's going to see. These people would build a temple that you could see. We're building a kingdom you can't even see. And it's hard. And you got to give up stuff to do it. And nobody understands. Like, why would you give that up? You get this great life. Why would you do that? Here's the thing. They did it for a temporary reward. Some glory. Cool thing. We do it for an eternal reward. And for the glory of God. Very much like these pilgrims going back. Not too many people are going to take the task of the gospel seriously. To tell people about Jesus Christ. To tell people they need to repent of their sin and become believers. But for those that take it seriously, you're the ones who are making a difference, not just in this world, but for eternity. You're the ones whose lives are counting. Jesus' final words to us are very simple. Go, therefore, and take the gospel to all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. He says, lo, I'm with you always, even to the end of the age. How are you doing with the gospel? Is this something that's on your mind, on your heart? Let that be on your heart today. Why don't you do some business with God and ask the Lord, how can I be about your business today? What do I need to give up so I can be wholly about the business of the gospel?